Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something slightly different. We are going on an adventure. You see, I've seen videos for years talking about Tesla camping, and I've always been slightly intrigued by the idea. In fact, Tesla themselves even introduced a camp mode alongside dog mode into the ventilation system on the car, where it maintains a nice temperature of your choosing throughout the night. So therefore, as the popularity of this grows, I wanted to try it. And thankfully, my friends at EVBase have sent me curtains for the car. I love those. I'll show you those in a moment. But also a mattress to go in the back, specifically made for the Tesla Model 3 or Y, that fills this entire space once the seats are down. So I'm going to sleep in my car tonight, and I'm going to take you on that journey. Stay with me. Okay, so I'm going to start with the curtains, because EVBase have sent me these. If you're interested in EVBase's products, by the way, the link is up there. There's everything you could need for your Tesla, and I'm super grateful for them for the fact that they're humouring me on this. But the mattress is actually really good, but I look forward to showing you that in a minute. I'm also going to use my Ray-Ban Metas to help me shoot some of the content today, because that way you can see what I can see, and I'll edit this onto the video when I edit it. So it also means that you don't miss anything. So anyhow, video on these to follow, by the way. I'm going to try and shoot that this week, and I'm so excited about them. They are brilliant. But anyway, I digress. So the curtains, and they are exactly that. They are just a set of curtains, and they are on every single one of the 4 windows. And the way they work is they're on a curtain rail. So when the kit comes, it is this curtain rail, which is, I don't know if you can see very clearly, but it's a flat bit, and then you've got the round bit, and then you've got these clips. And if you can see on there, let me shoot on here. There you go. So you've got these clips here which go into the bottom of the actual material, the curtain. So you just slide them into the gaps on the bottom. You can just about see that. And then these go onto the curtain rail. And then the fact that you've got the flat bit here means that then you just go up to the rubber trim, which is all the way along the window, because of course it's a frameless door, and you just slide the flat bit in to the rubber trim. Okay, so with the curtains in place, I already have my roof blinds in place at the front and the rear. These are from Joa, and they fit great, so they're good. They're not completely blackout, but they will at least reduce the sun coming through, so it'll also keep the car a little cooler. And I'll put the windscreen cover on when it's a little bit darker, because I may still have to make a journey in the car. But what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to set the mattress up. Now, relatively straightforwardly, the first thing you do, fairly predictably, is of course put the seats down. So let me get these cameras out of the way. So if I pop this one down, this gives you an idea about the kind of surface you're going to be sleeping on. So if I start shooting through the glasses again, so you can see down here that obviously you've got a flat boot, and then it comes up at an angle here. So it's almost like an orthopedic bed in a roundabout kind of way, because you have this angle that's just going to affect your upper body. Now when you put both of these seats down, the mattress literally goes over the top and fills the gaps right out to the doors here. So we'll do that next. Okay, so the accessories we're going to need to make this work are a sleeping bag, or a sleeping pod from Silent Night in this case, and then underneath, under the front here, let me start recording. Under the front, under the trunk in the lower section, let's get this board out of the way for now, we have the pillows. These come with the mattress from EVBase, and then you have the actual mattress itself, which comes in a bag. And then underneath that, I have my blackout blind, which will go in the front windscreen. So I'll pop that just out of the way around here. So that's ready for installation a little later on. And then back round here. So we can then cover this back up. And this is the space that we're going to be filling. So I said you can see the bed goes right the way through here. You do, of course, have this fixed shelf. Can't do anything about that. That's just the nature of it being a saloon car. But you've got quite a lot of clearance, so I don't think it'll be a problem. And then this mattress will fill it. Now, the thing to bear in mind, with this being a 2024 model, is that there are a couple of changes at the back. So in the Model 3s up to this model, you actually had a 12-volt socket back here, like a cigarette lighter type socket. And in the 2024 model, there isn't one, or not that I've found anyway. So therefore, the design of the mattress was designed with that in mind. Now what I mean is that I get there's a pump in there, you see, and the pump plugs into one of those sockets, and then you plug this straight into the mattress. Now, as you can see, the cable isn't super long, and the valve for the mattress is, you guessed it, in that corner. So in most Model 3s and Model Ys, that would be perfect, but in this car, the only socket like that is in the front glove box. So therefore, we've got to take the mattress around the side of the car, inflate it, and then install it from there. Whereas arguably in the cars with a socket back here, you could actually pump it up without actually getting out of the car. But that's not going to be an option for us. But it's fine. It's not a big inconvenience. It's not raining. We can make that work. Okay, so I'm here in the front of the car. So this is the front glove box. So slide that out of the way, and then right down at the bottom, if you can see it, you've got a socket down there. So we've got to feed that into that socket. Oh, let's turn this off. But that's the pump, and that blows it up. And I think that side, if you stick it in, will suck the air out. But let's go and grab the mattress and have a go at pumping it up here. Okay, so taking the mattress out of the bag, and it has a strap holding it together. So let's get the bag out of the way, and then get it unfolded. Okay. Now, I said it is literally the shape of the boot. So this is the back of the car, and you've got a valve on each side. So I guess we can use either. One's grey and one's black, but you open it up, and then let's grab the pump. Let's put this on, and let's see how much it pumps up. I don't expect it to pump up very much because it's fairly padded anyway. Let's speed this bit up. Okay, so let me get that on quick. There wasn't, I mean, I don't think it takes a great deal of air in it, and it's probably only maybe 5 or 6 centimetres thick, but it feels soft and comfortable. So let me just switch to the glasses, and we'll put it in at the back. Okay, so if you follow me around here, so looking at the shape, this is definitely the back of the car, and that is the doors. So let's fold it up just to get it through the gap, and then push it on up and through, past the speakers and whatnot, and then you're in. That's it. It's done. The mattress is installed, and it's super snug here at the back. Look, I think that's going to be great. Now, if we move to the front, and let's have a look inside. Now, in terms of, let's move the curtain. In terms of the space here, it's just overlapping the edge of the bed, but I think that feels pretty solid. And that's it. I mean, you're done. You're ready to camp. Okay, with the mattress in, all we need now is the cushions and the sleeping bag. So the cushions are individually bagged. So let's crack these open. The whole mattress has this kind of, how would I describe it? It's almost like suede, like an Alcantara feel. It's really nice. And the bottom of it, so looks like it's removable, so you can wash the covers. But the bottom of it it's almost like it's waterproof with these little rubber bobbles just to maybe stop it sliding around. The mattress is exactly the same. So we throw those in, unwrap the sleeping bag. That should be it. So let's just throw that in. So if I pull this down at the bottom, and then just make sure that's in straight. Pull that up, pillows in place. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my bedroom for the night. It's ready, it's comfortable, it looks long enough. I mean, it'd be rude not to give it a go, I suppose. So let's jump in. Okay, I'm in my car bed. So space-wise, I've got a fair bit of width on either side, which is good. My feet are touching the bottom now, and that's about, let me curtain out of the way. That's pretty much the right length, and I'm maybe like an inch below 6 foot. The shelf is no big deal, you've got loads of room. Unless you really kick your legs around, you're never even going to notice. I think this could be really comfortable. And this angle, providing you lie on your back, then it's fine. On your side, that's probably fine as well. I'm not sure lying on your front's going to... No, actually, it's relatively level. This is going to be good. I'm quite excited about this. So once I've got my blind in the front, and of course it goes a little bit dark, I will I'll move in here for the night. I will, of course, be able to put the car into camp mode, which if I go into the settings, I'll record it on my glasses. I'll show you the settings. So if I go up to temperature here, and then I put it into camp mode. So camp mode is now enabled. It will stay on until battery reaches 20%. Sentry mode, security alarm and walkaway lock will be disabled. But I've still got the option when I close all the doors to lock it, and I can choose the temperature that I want camp mode to be, and it will maintain the temperature in the car all night that I choose, which is fantastic. Okay, it's now about 10:30 and I'm going to go to bed. So I've put the windscreen blind on, which I'll show you in a second, and also it took about 10 minutes for it to come on, but also the camp mode screen has just come on in here and it looks ace. Let me just flip my camera around and I'll show you. There you go, look how cool is that? So that's what fills my screen at the moment, and it's just a nice faint glow. So when I turn off my light that I've got at the moment, the spotlight, which so you could see me while I was filming, let me just turn that off. That's literally the only light in the car, and it looks really, really nice. I really like it. Just to show you, by the way, this is the blind in place now. So I said you can't see anything through that. It's blocking any kind of light. Although, to be honest, there's very little light outside at this point anyway. So yes, I bid you good night, and I will see you. Let's turn this back around. There we are. I will see you tomorrow. Sleep tight. Bye. Good morning and welcome to the morning after. It is about 8 AM and I survived the night, which is not exactly a huge achievement because if I'm completely honest, if you can see behind me, I ended up sleeping on the driveway. I was quite keen to go to a pub and drink a few beers and then sleep in their car park. But my wife wasn't such a fan of that. She was probably right, to be fair. But anyway, I digress. I've had a fantastic night's sleep, super comfortable. This mattress is excellent. I would genuinely say, if you have a Tesla, this is just one of those accessories you should have in your frunk or in the lower part of your boot, just there, just in case. Whether it's you are into camping and you want to just go and stay in a campsite and sleep in your car, cool, why not? Or maybe you've got kids and you want maybe them to sleep in the car and you sleep outside in a tent just so you know they're safe and sound. Again, I can definitely see the appeal. Or even just, maybe you find yourself places where for whatever reason you can't get home, just to have the option. I really rate it. I think this is super comfortable and I have slept really soundly. I really like the curtains. I think the curtains are a worthwhile addition. I suppose the only thing I would maybe do slightly differently is if you can see over my shoulder there, these back quarter windows and of course the back window, having no cover. That's probably something I'd try and resolve for if I did this again or when I do this again. Because I'm super conscious that one, they let in a lot of light, and I'm, where I am at the minute, the sun rises over there, but if it rose over there, that would be in my face. Also, I'm super conscious then somebody walking past could just look in and there I am. So I'll find a solution to that. But yeah, everything else I think is fantastic. Camp mode did a really good job. I tend to sleep in not quite a cool room wherever possible. So I set the temperature at 19 degrees. So in some countries that would be bringing it down to 19. In others it would be taking it up to 19, depending on where you are and the time of year. But it did a really good job. It's eaten into battery a little bit. It's used about 4 or 5% overnight. But fine, it was a price worth paying. But it's given you a really comfortable environment. That's a really cool function, camp mode. I hadn't really thought about the benefits of it until I camped. Anyway, I hope this is insightful. I know it was very self-indulgent from my part, and thanks for humouring me on that. But I honestly think this is superb. So a huge thank you to EVBase for providing it. The link to their website is up there. I would encourage you to spend some time having a browse around. They've been really cool in supporting me in this. And the products are really great. This is a cracking item. Please do like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. I know that if you are a Tesla fan, you probably found the last few videos useful because obviously it's Tesla accessories. If you're not a Tesla fan and you're a subscriber from earlier videos, maybe this hasn't been right up your street. I get it. I understand. There are a few more Tesla videos coming, but I'm going to interlace them with non-Tesla related videos. So please do stick with me. Hopefully I can find some content that works for you. And that's it, I think. I guess I'll go and brush my teeth, go use the toilet, and get some breakfast. So I will see you on the next video. Stay with me, stay safe, and if you do choose to sleep in your car, enjoy. Take care. Bye.